Today on ELN Morning.
Sexual harassment allegations against major figures in news, entertainment, and politics.
Like for you, as a guy?
I think the initial reaction is to kind of feel guilty just being a man.
ELN students react to these claims and how they might affect their future in these industries.
Plus how the FCC's net neutrality proposal affects ELN students.
All that and more.
ELN Morning starts right now.
Good morning, ELN, and thank you for joining us. I'm Liam Collins.
And I'm Megan Gittleman.
Former Today Show host Matt Lauer is apologizing this morning, one day after NBC News fired him over allegations of inappropriate sexual behavior. In a statement, Lauer says, quote, "There are no words to express my sorrow and regret for the pain I have caused others by words and actions. To the people I have hurt, I am truly sorry. I realize the depth of the damage and disappointment I have left behind at home and at NBC. He also claims some of the accusations against him are, quote, untrue or mischaracterized. Lauer has been accused of sexual harassment by at least 3 women. He also co-anchored the Today Show since 1994, before the majority of ELN students were even born. Perry Ellie Durrani talked to the ELN community about how these recent allegations are affecting their future in the industry.
In his sketch comedy show, Joey Napa is all smiles. But when talking about the recent string of sexual assault, misconduct, and harassment accusations towards men in media, his smile fades.
It's a vicious cycle, and it's got to stop.
What is that like for you, as a guy, going into this industry?
I think the initial reaction is to kind of feel guilty just being a man.
The accusations began with Harvey Weinstein, but quickly affected others throughout Hollywood. From actors like Dustin Hoffman and Kevin Spacey to comedian Louis C.K., multiple men in entertainment, media, sports, and politics have been accused of some sort of sexual misconduct. ELN senior and aspiring stand-up comic Maddie Gross says she experienced this firsthand when trying to network with a comedian.
He made it very clear that he would not help me with my career unless I had sex with him. And I told him that I had a boyfriend, and he was like, well, he doesn't have to know. And don't you want a career? Don't you want to make it out here?
Gross turned him down. The accusations have now reached the news industry. NBC's Matt Lauer and CBS's Charlie Rose have been fired over allegations of sexual misconduct. Both Napa and Gross see the growing attention to this issue as a positive step towards change.
Hopefully within 20 years, we can look back on this and say, wow, how horrible of a thing that was. We can never imagine that happening now.
It's so nice to overwhelmingly see that people are being believed and supported. So for the first time, yeah, I'm a little optimistic.
Perry Ellie Durrani, ELN Morning.
NBC News has yet to comment on whether they will pay out Lauer's contract through 2018.
Legislation proposed by the Republican chairman of the Federal Communications Commission could change the way you use the internet. Some are protesting a proposed change to federal regulations known as net neutrality. These rules prevent internet service providers like AT&T and Verizon from charging extra money for higher speeds or full access to the internet. Under the new proposal, the internet could become less open for anyone who uses it. Political science professor Laura Roselle says students would feel the effects of legislation.
Whether it's news and information about your community or politics, or even just the videos that you stream and the movies that you want to see, it affects your entire world if you have a phone and you use the internet.
The next step for this legislation is an FCC vote on December 14th. With 3 Republicans out of 5 members, the proposal is expected to pass.
And the ELN Bachelor Fine Arts class of 2018 will be performing Crimes of the Art today in Roberts Studio Theater in Arts West at 2 p.m. and on Saturday at 7 p.m. Admissions is $10. The play tells a story of 3 sisters who bond during a time of hardship for their family. This year, there are only 7 seniors in the graduating class, making it one of the smaller productions in program history.
Tired of the library? We have some study pieces to take you out of Belk this finals week.
And after the break, I'll have your Phoenix 5-day forecast.
Leah, It's starting to feel a little more like winter outside, and with the luminaries coming up next week, we're definitely hoping for clear skies. To find out, we have Grace Morris outside under the oaks with this week's forecast. Grace?
And it's pretty warm out here right now. It's currently 42 degrees, but as I was walking in this morning, there was frost on the ground. It was around 33 degrees, so it's definitely warmed up quite a bit, which is something that we're going to see throughout the day. The sun is shining right now, and we're going to see a high of 66 today, so it's going to be a nice day. Let's take a look at the Phoenix 5-day forecast. As we head into the week, we're going to be seeing a lot more sun. Friday, we're going to have a high of 63 and a low of 36, and it will be very sunny outside. Saturday, it will get to be a little bit colder with a high of 56 and a low of 35. It'll be pretty partly cloudy, but on Sunday, the sun will come back out again, and we'll see a high of 64 and a low of 34, so it'll warm back up again for the weekend. As we head into the last week of classes, it'll be sunny once again. We'll have a high of 62 and a low of 39. And on Tuesday, we'll have a high of 66 and a low of 49, so it'll be a little bit warmer if you guys decide to go to the Festival of Lights ceremony later that night. But with a 40% chance of rain, we could be seeing some sporadic showers that day, so you might want to take a raincoat if you decide to go. That's your Phoenix 5-day forecast. I'm Grace Morris, live under the Oaks. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Grace. Looks like that midday warm weather is here to stay. But as finals week approaches, you might be dreading the overcrowded library. Our Alex Rote found some study places around campus you might not know about.
Finals week is approaching, and you might have noticed Belk Library is getting more crowded. But don't worry, there are plenty of other places on campus where you can work with a group or by yourself. Linder Hall is home to the Inman Reading Room, commonly referred to by students as the Harry Potter room, with its magical looking lamps, long desks, and comfy chairs. Second, many students may head to Global Commons, but if the first floor gets too busy, you can head to the second or third floor for a quieter location in the same building. And if you're in the business school, check out the Entrepreneurial Leadership Center. There are tables and computers for students to use, and you can also head up to the second or third floor and find common areas with sofas and chairs. The School of Communications is home to the Media Sandbox, a location where you can easily study with others. And if it gets too loud, walk down the hallway and work in one of the booths. And if you're looking for a place to practice a presentation, or if you like to study where you'll take your exam, claim an empty classroom. You can easily access buildings after hours with your Phoenix card. Alex Rote, ELN Morning.
And Belk Library has announced they will be conducting a drawing where one student will win a library study room between December 8th and 14th. The study space will be reserved for the winning student for up to 6 hours, and this prize includes snacks and, of course, caffeine. And coming up after the break, we have some comfort foods as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And I have 2 easy juice recipes to keep you healthy this winter.
And we're back, and all month long, our Jackie Pascal has been finding and making slow cooker recipes perfect for the busy college student. Check out these recipes.
I have found that the best investment for the on-the-go college student is a slow cooker. Pop something in, leave it for the day or overnight, and you have several meals. I gathered some comfort food recipes for the whole month of November, showing you the best way to make use of your slow cooker. From soup to pot roast to party dip. You don't even have to have all the ingredients, and leaving something in for too long will only make it better. You can go to elonnewsnetwork.com for all the recipes and videos in the slow cooker series. Jackie Pascal, ELN Morning.
Those look great, Jackie, but now, Liam, Thanksgiving is over, and it's time to put the leftovers away. If you're like me, maybe you ate a little too much this Thanksgiving, I have a recipe for a healthy snack that'll leave you feeling refreshed.
right.
So, Liam, we are
Yes.
here with the juices I made. We have the green
Yeah,
goddess.
tell me about it. What's going on
The
with
green
this?
goddess is green apple, cucumber, pear, and celery.
Okay.
So super green, super
Yeah,
healthy.
very, very green.
And then this one is just fruit. We just have cherry, mango, and water. So super simple.
All right,
Which
so-
one do you want to try?
Let's do. You want to do both of them, and then we can have
Yeah.
like trades off these. So here, let's switch them around and move them
okay.
over here. All right, let's do it. Ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
There you go.
What do you think?
Really good. That's
Really
really
good?
good. Very sweet. Yes, very very sweet.
Yeah.
That's really like very very sweet. Very, but you can like really taste those like those fruits in there like for sure.
So that's
it's very
the
very
thing-
pungent.
Yeah, so that's the thing about doing juice cleanses that a lot of people don't know. You actually, according to the American Journal of Medicine, shouldn't even do it for a whole day. It's more of just
Oh,
like
wow.
a good healthy snack or like a breakfast substitute even. But there's a lot of natural sugars in fruits that people don't think about.
Right.
And so it can have a really bad impact on your liver and your kidneys. What you want to do is you want to do it maybe as like a substitute, but not for a day or a couple days even.
Yeah. So why is that a thing? So like if this is what you're supposed to do as opposed to what some people think what they're supposed to
Yeah.
do, why do people not know about this?
So people don't know that your body automatically cleanses and detoxes itself through your kidney and your liver and those processes. People think you need to get rid of proteins, get rid of carbs, get rid of dairy, and sort of detox just with fruits and vegetables, but that's not necessarily healthy.
Right. Okay. Well, that's really interesting. I definitely did not know that for sure. I've never done juice cleanse.
Yeah.
That's not really my thing. More of a chocolates and like unhealthy stuff kind of thing. So
Yeah.
really interesting. But how'd you get into this? Like how'd you know so much about this?
So I've seen it pop up online before. They actually sell prepackaged juice, and they're worth like upwards of $100, which I thought was ridiculous. So I was like, I'm gonna make some homemades one, and they're very antioxidant packed, so that's the plus of it. So if you just want to have one now and then, it's a great way to get in all those fruits and veggies and nutrients from those.
All right. Awesome. Well, it was delicious for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. While we were off the air, check out our website, elnnewsnetwork.com.
And also be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that social media at ELN News Network.
Have a great day, Elon.